Hello, this is me, Sam here from WoopaGaming, and today I'm going to be showing you the EchoPet plugin for Bucket by DSH105, Hawk Falcon, and Chest of the Brave. So what does the EchoPet plugin do? Well, as the name suggests, this will allow you to spawn your own pets in your Minecraft world. So it's originally aimed at like VIPs and donator rank sort of thing as an extra perk these players can have, and it will allow them to spawn pets and mobs into the world which follow them around, and they can name them and they can ride them and they can do all sorts of stuff, and that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So let's just go ahead and start by doing pet help, and that will tell us all the main sort of commands for the plugin. So /pet is the base command, and before we do anything else further, let's just do pet list, and this shows you all the types of mobs and data values that your pet can have. So everything in light green is the mob we can have, so Blaze, Cave Spider, you can basically have every mob, I believe. And all these things in dark greens are the data values. So these things like sheep have different colors, and the way we do that is by defining different data, so we can define a different color. For instance, you obviously got baby ocelots and baby sheep and all sorts of things, and so we can sort all that out and whatnot. Let's just feed myself. Okay, so let's make our first pet. To do this, we do /pet, and then we define what we want to be. I always like making a chicken, so we're gonna have a chicken, and then we're gonna define some data for it. The only data a chicken has is baby, so let's just put it in there. Obviously, you don't have to have this data, but obviously let's just do it just for this tutorial purposes. And then obviously we got semicolon, we can define a name. So this does support color codes, but it doesn't support spaces or anything. Okay, so let's just call the baby chicken, we'll have it in red, and we'll call him Jeeves. And there we go, our baby chicken called Jeeves is following us around. And wherever we go, Jeeves will follow. And we now have our pet, and that's just really cool. There's a little dance and everything. So that's all the basics of this command. You can just spawn pets like that, and it's really cool. So that's the basics. Now what if we wanted something slightly different? Let's just show you something with more data than just one. To do that, we just do pet, and we'll take sheep for example, and we'll make it a baby sheared, and we'll make it pink. And the way we do that, we just put commas in between all the data values to change stuff. We'll have comma, semicolon, sorry, and we'll call him sheepy. And there we go, you can see there, the fact that it's sheared doesn't mean you can see it's pink, but maybe if I give him some wheat. I'm not sure if this will work. So there we go. But obviously, if he grew back his, he needs grass really, doesn't he? If he grew back his wool, then he would be pink. Okay, so that's how you do different types. You may have noticed there when I right-clicked in it, this data menu appears, and we'll just go over this. So you can change stuff about your pet just by right-clicking him. So the first thing you have is hat pet. So if I click that, instead of following me around, if I go to F5 mode, my pet sheep floats above me as a hat. And that's really quite cool. It works quite well with things like ghasts and magma cubes and stuff. And I can remove him just by right clicking him again and doing that, but the command for that is /pet hat, and that will remove him or her, and also add him as a hat as well. Let's see what else there is. Let's go back. There's also ride pet. So if I click that, it now allows me to ride my sheep. So whoa, he's pretty quick. So obviously you got WASD and spacebar by default to control it, so you can jump, you can just control your pet, run around everywhere, which is really quite cool. And this does work differently for different types of mods. So if you've got like a ghast or a squid or something, you can actually fly it. So let's just show you that. So if I set pet to squid, and now if I ride it, so this time instead of using the menu, I'm going to type in pet ride, which is the command to ride pets. And now I can ride my pets. There you go. As squids can fly, I can fly my squid around. It's very unusual. There you go. And that's how that works. And obviously, again, I can do /pet ride, or I can right click it, which doesn't seem to work that well. Or I can do left. I should just do left shift. Works well as well. And I can do that. So you notice here with this, it doesn't have as many options as a sheep one. So let's just go back to sheep. Let's just show you. So this has 3 things. So these are the things you can toggle with the data. So for instance, I can just type in pet sheep now. If I wanted to make it a baby, then I just click this, and there we go. It turns into a baby sheep. I can toggle that back on as well to make it a big sheep. I can also do the color. So it gives me all the different types of wool. So for instance, I can choose the yellow sheep, like so. And there's also sheared as well. So this toggles on and off. And this is only apparent for sheep. You can toggle whether or not it's sheared, which is really quite cool. And this is all much easier than typing in data values, for instance. And just let you know, this the book on the right just closes the menu. So instead of just backing out. Okay, so we've gone over a lot of the commands, but there's another cool thing you can do, which allows things to ride your pet. So as you know, with /pet ride, you can ride your own pet. But we can actually define other things to ride the pet. So if I type in pet rider, then I can define any other mob with, again, data values and names to ride this pet. So this works the same as the pet, normal pet, but I can obviously change it. So let's have something different. What should we have? Let's have villager, because villagers are cool. And we'll make him a priest. And we'll call him with the semicolon Bob. And there we go. We can see our priest villager Bob is now riding on our yellow sheep, which is really quite cool. And that's how you would define how things ride. And I can change this by doing pet rider and then something else. So for instance, skeleton. And now a skeleton is right on it. And to change the name of the skeleton, all I have to do is do pet rider name and then change it. So I call him P. Why not? I'm not sure that works. Pet. Oh, I did it the wrong way around. Pet name rider P, and it will change the name of the rider on your pet's name. And this most of the time is the only thing you can actually see. You can't actually see the name of the pet of the sheep. Just to let you know that. Okay. Let's just make something else. So let's do pet horse, so I can show you some other things. Okay. So to find some information about your pet, all we have to do is pet info. And for some reason that's not been working for me since the first time I tried it. But that will just give you some information on the pet's name, the rider, and all sorts of things. I can actually hide my pet by doing pet hide, and my horse will disappear. And to reappear him, I do pet show, and he'll come like that. I can also do pet call. So if I've lost my pet or he's walked off somewhere, I do pet call, he'll teleport to me. And what else can we do? Oh yes, we can also have a pet menu. So you notice when I right clicked him, a menu came up. I do pet menu, it basically has the same thing. Obviously this has a lot more data menu because this is a horse. Let's just show you. So you got chested. I toggle that on, you can get chest on him, which is quite cool. What else can we do with this one? Put some armor on him. Let's just have a diamond armor. So there we go, we've got our cool looking horse. He's got diamond armor and he's got chest on him because that's the way he rolls. Okay, so we can also do pet selector. and this will give us an item which is a pet selector. So it's a bone by default, and when you right click or left click with it, then it will bring up a GUI, a menu GUI of all the things, all the pets you can spawn. So instead of typing commands, you literally can just choose an item or the spawn egg, and it will choose one. So let's just choose bat, and now I have a bat as a pet. Oh, let's just stop it from raining. Okay, and there's also other sort of commands. So I can toggle pet to hide and show it, like that. I can call the pet using the ender pearl. I can have the hat commands, so there's the bat on my head. And obviously I can change all things like the riding, and I can open the pet menu from here as well. I can also name my pet. So the way this works, you just click it, and then you back out, and then you just type in, so Dave. So there's our bat called Dave. He's going to follow us around now. And it works really well. And to bring up this menu without having the item, you just have pet select. So it's quite a handy way of doing it really, which is quite good. And I believe that is the majority of this plugin. There's one thing I haven't gone over actually. When you obviously log out and log in, it will just give you the last pet you had if you haven't removed it. So the way I can sort of define it as default pet, if I look at pet help 3, it tells you a little bit more about this. So I can set my default one when I log in, so pet default set, and then obviously this works the same as what I've been talking about before. So I can have sheep. I'll just let you know you can actually define riders in the same line as well, so I can have zombie as well. So now my default pet will be a sheep with a zombie rider on top of him, and like that. So whenever I log in again, that would be my default pet. I can also do pet default set current, and that will set my current pet as the default pet. So now whenever I log in, it will be a flying bat called Dave. And to remove it, if you just want it to be your the last one you had, then you just do pet default remove, and it will just be the last pet you had. And you can see here, it's quite nice. It gives you all the permission nodes for each one, in just in case you didn't know. So you can define the VIP to have certain commands, like so. So that is this plugin. It's really cool. I mean, the fact that you can have a pet is just cool, and it's really good for like obviously like VIPs. They can have pets. It's sort of like I can't remember what it's called. Like World of Warcraft, I think, has pets. RuneScape has pets. I'm not a huge Mamorphica player, but if your players are interested in stuff like this, it's a really cool addition for them to have, and definitely entices players to donate. So it's really nice. It's really well done. There's so much customizability with the names, and you know, the different colors and different data values. There's so much you can do, and I really like the ride. The ride command just makes this plugin. The fact that I can ride around my bat is just cool. I mean, I could get a bow and arrow, and I can start shooting people from my bat. I mean, what more do you want, really? What more do you want? So yeah, I think that concludes today's tutorial. So go ahead and check this plugin out. It's really cool, as I said, and be great for VIP service. So thanks for watching. This has been me, Sam K for WoopaGaming, signing out.